think to me, modern living is about living today. And I think you have to live in keeping with and respectful of the world in which we live. Leaving very little behind, treading lightly on this planet whilst you live on it. And to me, you can't live a modern life unless you live in balance with what has given life. I'm Paul Zwart. I'm the founder of Another Country. My wife Ariel and I bought this place 20 years ago for a Dutchman and American who met in London to buy something in the depth of Wiltshire. It was perhaps an unusual thing to have done. The house originated, we think, a 17th century two-story cottage. It was extended when we first found it in a slightly kind of ramshackle way. So we tackled it by stripping out the old cottage and then rebuilding it. And where we're sitting now is the garden house, which we built above the garage. This was our first house project, jump into the deep end kind of thing. But that also made it really rewarding because everything that the house contains or has, we specified. Every doorknob, every color, we had to choose. So that made a really personal house. It's not contemporary architecturally, but it has a neo-modern aesthetic in terms of furniture and mid-century pieces, and of course, a lot of Another Country pieces as well over the years. We try to respect the location. We are in the rural part of the West Country. We wanted it to feel like we were leaving the city and coming to a place that was unlike where we spend our weeks working. So we want to kind of have a balance of being in a country setting, but in a slightly urbane manner at the same time. Wellies and mud are part of the course, and that's fine. But at the same time, if you want to relax and have a cocktail and feel a bit more grown up, it has to have that sort of balance. If you love the countryside and you love beautiful nature, you love woodland particularly, which we're surrounded by, then it's a really wonderful and happy place to be. There's this feeling of being quite rooted here. We call the house Rosie, and it's Rose Cottage, which is the most popular and common name for a cottage in the UK. Rosie is where friends have come together on the weekend or for Christmas. It's always been a place of good times. I think it gives them as much as it gives us a real sense of connection. It's been a constant in our lives for the past 20 years.